Hey everybody, it's Justin here, and welcome to That Tech Pastor, my YouTube channel. I'm so glad you guys are tuned in here. And what I wanted to do today was something a little bit different. I've been giving you just like tips and tricks on churches and life and stuff, but I wanted to actually provide some reaction to some things. There's a lot that's going on in the world of tech, and namely robotics. And so I wanted to take a look at some videos from a couple different content creators online, AI Smart Zone, and look at robotics and look at what's going on in the world and how it may affect us. In the comment section, I'd love to hear from you. You may not see these because your algorithm is not telling you to go look at it, so I want to have you take a look at it. So before we jump into it, like and subscribe. I like giving about weekly AI tips. I also talk about my family and my podcast and different things I like to do in the world, but one of the areas I'm really focused right now is just tech and theory behind it and how it applies to certain things and ethics and all of that. So I love to hear from you, talk with you as well. So let's just jump into and react to some of these videos as they come across the screen. So some of these I have seen, but I'm just reacting to you along with it, and I love to see what you think about this. So the first one, let's go here. So this is China, and China is crazy in terms of all that it's doing. It seems like years ahead of the rest of the world. They have a robot that's giving us ice cream, a robot that's delivering, robots charging up cars. What do you guys think? To me, this stuff is so interesting. I'll give you my full thoughts later, but this is the first video we have. This looks like a robot taxi, robot delivery service. I live near San Francisco, and so Waymo's in San Francisco, self-driving cars. It's so interesting to see a car driving with no one in it. And so it's some interesting stuff to see. Looks like a delivery to a hotel room as well. This is real. This is not AI generated content. This is real content, and this robot's also making coffee. Living in China certainly feels like living in 2000. Right here is 2060. So ice cream robot. Oh, it's interesting. What do you guys think? Would you guys want this? Would you guys want to live here or engage with this type of stuff? Comment below. I'd like to know what you guys think. I can get job replacement. We'll talk about that a little bit in a second. So that's our video number one. That's the first one that just had a combination of a lot of things going on in China. Let's look at our next video. This one I saw. So this one's about a robot chef that's in China. So China has built a robot chef who makes full meals for people. So the meals are made about 2 minutes from the robot, and it seems like it's making gourmet meals for people. It's seasoning it, it's creating it, it's steaming it, it's deep frying, it's sauteing, they put a smiley face on it, and it seems to be fresh meals in 2 minutes for you to be live to you. So you take away, some stuff. I know you're coding it with a robot, with a chef. What do you guys think? I think about like health codes and stuff, and how you are able to automate and see all of this stuff live, and how a robot is monitoring this constantly, and you have someone that's cleaning up and getting sure the flavor is just perfectly seasoned just right, giving you the right portions and not, Chipotleing your portions, whether it's too much or too little. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? This is interesting to see. I don't know if it's the future, but it seems like it's a possibility, and businesses are always looking for ways to cut corners. This seems like a way that they can cut corners. So video number two, robot chef. What do y'all think? Would you guys go to a restaurant with a robot chef? Would you guys want to be served by a robot chef? In one of my videos, in my shorts, you can see I went to a place called Bar Coffee, and they made my coffee. Completely robot made my coffee. There was not a human in sight that made my coffee, and eventually at the end I saw a human come out to put some stuff in the dishwasher, but that's about it. And I'm sure when they can get some more money, they probably have a robot doing that too. So anyway, that's my second video. Let's get into video number three, humanoid robots. So humanoid robots, I don't know if they're necessarily the future, but this space, they're developing them, and what they're doing is they're trying to make people live forever. And so these are some historical figures that they have put in the robots to have them to live forever. And what do you guys think about this? We saw this in Black Mirror. Black Mirror on Netflix, you haven't seen it. It seems to be some futuristic stuff that seems to be coming to pass. And one of the things is they had an episode where they had a person live forever by putting their emails and their voice into their body. What do you guys think? Would you want a humanoid robot that lives forever, whether it's your mom, your grandma, grandparents? These seem to be historical figures from the past. I don't know. But then also for me, I think about like how when I'm out of town or something for your organization or business, you're always leading and you're always there, even if you're not there. So, control freaks come alive, because we're gonna be in control even beyond the grave. Let's get to another one. So in Moscow was experimenting with an AI cashier. This AI cashier is not readily available to everybody yet, but this AI cashier gives you an opportunity to actually still interact with someone, but yet interacting with this person, they're just doing the work. They're doing the work, right? It's a big LED screen, it seems like, and they're engaging with you and by getting your tickets and giving you money back and all of that. what do you guys think? So instead of a robot, it's a big LED screen and you're interacting with someone, it's gonna come on out, and that is crazy. I don't know how I feel about this. Complete replacement of a person and complete replacement of individuals for jobs, but it also keeps away attitudes and anything else that might encumber success. So what do you guys think about the Moscow AI cashier? Some of this stuff is interesting, but I wonder what the sustainability possibility with things like this. All right, another one. So this is from China's Global Manufacturing Conference. There's some stuff coming. You see flying cars here, LED lights and globes. You see cars and humanoid robots. There's just so much going on here. China seems to be on the forefront of this. There's so many regulations coming down from Europe and coming down from America that's slowing down a lot of innovation, in my opinion. And I wonder what's going to happen as China seems to be advancing at a pace that no one else is matching right now. What do you guys think? China seems to be doing it. Electric vehicles, humanoid robots. What do you guys think? Comment below. I want to hear your opinions about this as well. Another video. I just love these reactions. Boston Dynamics. I've done some reactions to Boston Dynamics dogs. These four-legged creatures, imagine like taking these to space. Imagine utilizing these creatures to do search and rescue in places that humans don't want to go. I don't like the snake head. That's the one thing I have not liked about it. The snake head on the top of Boston Dynamics, but this thing has been developed for years and it seems to be getting to a space where they're now more autonomous and they're stronger and they're wiser than I think we've ever seen these Boston Dynamics dogs. I'm curious to think what you guys think about Boston Dynamics. Would you get one? Would you purchase one if you had the ability to or had the availability to get one of these Boston Dynamics dogs? So let me know below. Give me your opinion and love to talk to you guys about it. As we get to the last few videos, you guys, here's the thing I'll ask you to do. If you would please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I see a lot of you that comment are starting to comment. I'm trying to get better and more consistent and be an encouraging tool to see that these videos mean something to you. And even if you have questions about AI or technology, would love to answer them. This one's a little different. I'm just reacting and I thought it'd be different to do something instead of me just spewing a bunch, but to give my opinion about something and react to something. All right, we got two more. You guys ready? So this one here, this one's from Noetics Robotics. It's interesting because this particular robot is built like you and then responds like you. So you see he's moving his mouth, he's moving his body, he's moving his eyes, the way he talks. We are starting to see some of this tech come out, like in the app called Captions. We're starting to see some of this tech in terms of lip dubs and stuff like that. But would you want a robot that looks like you, acts like you, responds like you, does things like you? Some of us don't even like ourselves enough to look at ourselves. Would you want a robot to be like you too? I don't know. This is interesting. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Noetics Robotics seems to be doing some interesting stuff, and this is pretty cool. And then lastly, Orion. So Meta just released their most advanced AR glasses. They're not released this to all of us yet, but I want these so bad because, like, as much as I wanted the Apple goggles, I didn't want to walk around with those massive goggles, but I love that these are actual just like basic glasses. And if they partner with like someone, well, I know they're partnered with Ray-Ban, I'm sure they're going to be priced out of crazy. Shout out to Mark Zuckerberg and his team. He said he got some of the best people. Also shout out to Mark Zuckerberg for actually looking like becoming fashionable and trying to look relevant. Probably all those times that Congress did it for him, but he got some of the best people together to do something and that we've never seen before. And so they said we're a couple years away. They're doing beta testing with people to test it out so it works. Everything's projected holograms. So go look on evolving.ai's Instagram page or evolving.ai on Twitter and take a look at what they're thinking about and what Meta's doing. You can even go to Meta and just Google Orion's glasses and you'll see everything that's coming along, coming down the pipeline, coming down for all of us. And yeah. So what do we do with all of this? What do we think in light of all of this? What do I think? Well, I'll give you a couple opinions of mine. The Wing and Russ job replacement theory says that we are looking towards the future in terms of job replacement. I don't believe that robots and AI is going to replace people. I do believe it's going to replace people who don't use it. I do believe that a lot of these things are going to come along to a lot of us and replace those of us who are lazy, those of us who are not engaging with ourselves or engaging with our futures. I do think that we'll see that type of replacement. I don't think it'll kill all of our jobs. I think it's incumbent upon all of us to understand this and also realize that we can't stop innovation and we can't stop change. What we can do is understand how we can assimilate it to our spaces. So for those of you who are watching from nonprofits and watching from the business sector, how do you use AI and robotics to automate processes that are so small and minute? What do you need to do to teach people to do things that are automated, right? So whether it's emails or follow-up text messages or follow-up phone calls or the basic answering phone calls, or the basic things, cleaning up, things like that. How can you teach the people who are currently doing those jobs something else if you say you value them the way that your values say that you value them? Those of you in churches, I think we really have to look at the ways that we streamline the stuff the world needs so that we can be more creative in the things that God's calling us to do. So a lot of these robotic opportunities to me are the ways we look at ushers, and the ways we look at trustees, the way we look at money counting, the way we look at cleaning, the way we look at sanitation, the way we look at generosity, the way we look at paving even, right? Like the way we look at cleaning around our churches. What areas of our churches can use robotics and then train the people that we love so much to do something different? What ways can we be more creative with this, and music creation and sustainability? Even for you as pastors, I even think about myself when I'm out of town or when I'm busy with something, when I'm not feeling well, how this could take the things I want to preach or teach and actually do it still. How we can have multiple locations, how you can ensure the vision is cultivated and created and sent in such a way that people still are engaging with you as a leader, engaging with you so that even if you're sick and not feeling well, you're consistent. So those are my thoughts. I'm an early innovator on a lot of things. So things like this, I'm an innovator on. Other things I'm not an innovator on. So this stuff gets me excited. That's my thoughts. I'd love to hear yours. Please be sure to comment below. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Like the video if you want to. I'd love to engage with all of you. And this is my first reaction video. Do you like videos like this? I'm trying to figure out the channel, figure out who you guys are. So if you like videos like this, let me know. And I'll put more videos up like this and engage as well. Like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. May God bless and keep you is my prayer. Peace.